Hi friends, welcome back. Welcome back to another Tool Time Tuesday. I almost called it Tool Time Technique Tuesday, but I know it's not that. Anyway, let's get back to it. I didn't realize until this month. Well, maybe I was getting to that realization, or maybe I was in denial about this this tool in my craft area. These are the majority of my stamps. This is a refrigerator bin that I have from Target. It is not, it's kind of wimpy because if I try to pick this up all together, it kind of shifts kind of askew. Like the corners will not hold its weight. It's not a very sturdy bin, but it does hold them. Like I can lift it and it'll hold them. Anyway, um, I have recently acquired quite a bit of stamps, and I know that I have some on my way, and I know that I will be acquiring more stamps. And so I don't know that I have any that I want to get rid of because I didn't know that I had a problem with stamps. I also didn't know that I loved them so much. I think I did before. And then also I think they're a great resource because you can use them over and over to create embellishments. You can color them if you need them in a different color scheme, whatever your little subject may be, like these koi fish, for example. You can color the koi fish any other color or different variation that you like, and voila, you have different colored koi fish. You can make them rainbow, you can make them starry night sky type of koi fish, whatever. The sky's the limit, right? And I will say that I think I will be purging some of these. We can go through what I have and how I have them organized. Mostly I just have them organized by size, I think is what happened. And most of why they are by size is because the company had most of their packaging all the same. For example, like Bo Bunny, I know had their packaging mostly the same, and so I packaged those the same. And it helps too to differentiate between the different companies. I don't think that I have everything by company, but I think it just happened that way because of the fact that the size of the stamps when they were being sold at that specific time were mostly all the same size. Now, I have taken some out of the packaging. For example, these 3 sets, these are from the Studio Calico Hero Arts brand. These were in a paper envelope, and that's how they packaged theirs. The actual size of the stamp and the thing that holds them, the carrier sheet, is actually, what was this, like a 4x6, I think. Yep. And so I cut down, what I did is I had several pocket page protectors. Pocket page protectors, is that what? Yes, I think that sounds correct. And I would cut them down to size and use my what do you call it? I want to call it the singe, but I know it's not that. It's I hope somebody out there knows because my brain is drawing a blank. Anyway, moving on. I made pockets for these and actually used page protectors that were like, I think I used particularly an 8x8 that didn't fit my albums on the 3D ring binder. It was kind of fitting where it was only holding the page by one. So I used like 10 of those, and then some of the pocket pages, yada, yada. I made several of my pockets that way, especially for these where I took them out of that clamshell packaging, which took up much more space, I think. Well, not a lot, but maybe like an inch, a half an inch on either side, and then all of that plastic. So for me to condense them down, I did do the same thing where I made my own pocket and I put the packaging along with the stamp. So this is actually in a 4x4 square. And the only thing that makes it taller is the fact that it has the packaging still in the pocket with the stamp set, so that I know where it's from and the name of it. That kind of thing is important to me. I want to know when it's from. I haven't used this at all, but I'm hopeful. I live in Colorado. I've been living in Colorado. I'm hoping this will get used one day. So I bought it. One, it's cute. The deer got me. The stars got me. And then I love this old school car. Eat Sleep Camp. That's not totally at all what we do, but I am going to go through these. I'm trying to go through these real quick, but I'm not being very successful at it. So as you can see, these are the same types. I have used a couple of them. I haven't used all of them. I know I've used that one. Oh, that one too. Great. I know I've used some of them, but not everything on the stamps. Alphas are a little bit more tricky. I don't think I've used this one at all, but I do love the size, and that's why I've held on to it. I do love this handwritten font, and I can see that I have used it this year. This is very old school. I don't think I want to get rid of it, and I've yet to use it, but this is one of Elsie Flanagan, I think is what she used to go by. Her brand was Love Elsie, and back in the day. And these are from 2007 KI Memories. She does, what is it called? A creative mess, a crafty mess, something like that now. She's still in the, like, she still does things, but not scrapbooking. I love these Lawn Fawn stamp sets. So much so, they've yellowed. I don't know why, but they're supposed to be like quality. And this is one of my favorites. It's the library one. I've used this one quite a few times. This particular book is one of my faves. I've used the hearts. This Alpha I love. This is from the first release from Pink Paisley. And I know this is from the first release because when they first started, because I won like all the stamp sets from their release at that time. And so I have some others, but I think these are the only two that I'm keeping, and that's why they're set apart. These are the Studio Calico Hero Arts sets in here. And then those are older sets that I've acquired. That's like from the first round of stamps that I've ever really purchased or won. I think that's the only stamp sets that I've ever won. These are more recent. I knew that there was going to be cats coming back into our lives, and so I bought that. And I don't know that I'm hoping for a dog. Maybe this is wishful thinking, but I bought those two sets. I loved the kind of like the not calligraphy, the art, the lettering art in the dog like that. I love that. So I thought those were super cute, and they were from Tuesday Morning for $2.99. My Tuesday mornings in all of Colorado are closing, and so I'm kind of really bummed about that. Now this one has a different pocket. This is from, I bought these on the HeidiSwapShop.com webpage, but this is an American Crafts stamp set. Rainbows, florals, tickets, hearts, you got me. And then this brand is from the Bo Bunny stamp sets. This is, I mainly use it for the lines in this recipe card, but I do have plans for a recipe book or a compilation of them. Plans, lots of plans. I love the critters, the bear, the bunny, the snail, and the fox. I'm not too keen on the owl or the birds. I even like the butterfly, but those are the reasons why I grabbed this one. I'm a lover of fall, and I love this whole thing with I think they're chestnuts. I'm not sure. Acorns? What's the difference? I don't know. Here's some more with a different textured look for the leaves. Here's a layering stamp for butterflies. I love cute critters like this that I can cut out and then color. These make for great embellishments. So do these. And that's why I've bought, and that's what I look for in things that I can use over and over. I know these have a textured look, but you can color these for any season, the green, the spring, summer, or fall. And so that's why those work. And that's why they're in my arsenal. I love the shape of these simple florals and leaves. And I've stamped out these in different colors as well, without having to have a need for them. I think the fact that I've stamped them out in advance in different colors I like that I have them at the ready and don't have to pull out a stamp set necessarily right then and there, and that saves me quite a bit of time because I don't have to fussy cut things. I have this circle stamp set and I love the phrases and I like that they're in circles. You can use 3 of them for a visual triangle, and I've also stamped these not only on paper, I've stamped them on cork and they're lovely. They make for great embellishments if you want something dimensional as well. I love the idea of houses because houses can mean so much for different people, right? It represents home, it represents your neighborhood, it represents community, and so those are great. I honestly bought this because of the deer and the bunny and that it was cheap from Tuesday Morning, and that's probably where I got a lot of my Maggie Holmes. This was also one of my own pockets. What I did is I had an accordion style file folder. I think I had like where they're like single files, not that they have multiple sheets or whatever, but I cut them up. And with that plastic, since it was a little more heavy duty than a pocket protector, a page protector, these were a lot sturdier to make. And so I did those also with that melty rolling head that melts the plastic together. I can't remember the name of it, but I like the critters and the camera's cute, and I loved the font for the Celebrate. I don't know why I honestly bought these because, well, I love the big frame for this one. I can say that. I love the house on this one. I love the So Grateful for You, but that's about it. Everything else, I could probably... I could replace this with something else, but I do love the calligraphy. It's not calligraphy, it's like a font, right? And then the frame. So these, I'm not ready to let go of these just yet. I've never thought of getting rid of things until just recently because I don't think I can allow myself to give myself more space for things, especially since right now they're really outgrowing my space. This is a Martha Stewart stamp. I've used this a couple of times. I can't say that I've used it a lot of times. I don't think I've ever used this one, but it was a cheap set and it was available and I said, oh yeah, I'll use it. This one I'm surprised that I've used it more than I've used this plenty of times, and what was surprising is I used the chevron, and I'm not particularly a chevron person. The risk you run by making your own pockets is that they might split. There it goes. That it might split, and that's okay with me. I'll just go in there and reheat it up and run it to make the little singed border again. I love the stamp, the camera here, the little houses, the ampersand, the doily. Even if it's small, I do like it. This little flower, the love rectangle, and that. I haven't used this square or these X's. I think they're supposed to be stitched. I've even used the arrow, and I'm not much of a proponent or lover of arrows. I bought this stamp set for the monkey because that's what I used to call my older one, my older boy. And that's why I've kept it, because I can't bear to part with the little monkey. I love the star. I even love the rough and tumble, the wild thing, the monkey around. But I haven't really used any of the other critters. Chamel, I don't know why I got that. Mainly because I thought I would use it for my nieces. That's probably why. I love Tim Holtz stamps, even when they are rubber stamp sets. I've gotten these at Tuesday Morning, as you can see, and at a discount because they were reduced in price. And so I really love too the lines of these types of stamps, that the line that he made. I can't recall what they're called, but those are different. I kept these in the original packaging. I just cut down the thing. These came in a box, and I just cut up the box to hold the little dolls. These are gorgeous rubber stamp sets, Santoros. And as you can see here, this one I just folded up. I didn't even have time to do the pocket itself, and that's okay with me. It's held up. It hasn't detached, the washi hasn't detached from the pocket, and so I'm okay with that. But I probably didn't have enough time that day to finish the pocket like I have with these. I have stamped these out several times, but I'm not a great colorist, and so for me, that's what makes me hesitant about using those, even though I've sent out cards with those images. I love this. Anything that has cameras will get me. This has a little film strip and even a wood grain frame. I ought to start using that a lot more. I do love the Through the Lens and Life in Pictures and in that font. And that's why I picked that up. Anything with school and books, I'm there for. And if it's on clearance, that's an extra heck yeah for me. This is why I got it. The hearts and actually the little kiss. Everything else, I probably thought of my nieces and wanted to do something for them with that. I kidded myself into using this for my planner. This was a gift from Caitlin. I've yet to use it, but I want to pull it out. I'm in such a desperate need for color, and I want to see green that I think I want to, I will. I don't say I think. I'm going to stamp this out and color it. So I'm going to set this one aside. I haven't used these layering stamps, but at this price, who can pass them up? I have used this one, and I like the odd shape of them. It's more artistic. And that's why I grabbed those. Now, in this 4x4, I never used this album as it was ever intended, but I do love the colors. I do love the shape of it. And then recently, I decided I was going to put all of these stamp sets that were also in clamshell. I finally gave up the packaging and just decided to put the stamp sets in here. I know these are not the highest quality stamps, but I decided to keep them. And if I decide to get rid of them later on, I'll do that. This is from Chamel. These are from Carousel. This is also from Carousel. Bloom from Maggie Holmes. Chasing Dreams. Chasing Dreams. I haven't used all of them, but I do love these phrases. Here's some more Maggie Holmes. Maggie Holmes. And this is, I love this set too from Amy Tangerine. I did use this quite a bit. The Feather. I don't know why, but I loved it. And the You Rock and the camera and the All You Need Is Love and the Hello Friend. I haven't used the frame much or the plain. This set I've also used plenty of. I think this is one of my more loved stamp sets that I've used throughout the years. And then I tried the Strawberry out not too long ago, and I haven't tried that one out, but this is Stargazer from Dear Lizzie. This is Happy Place, and this is from the Hey There collection, and I love that one. So that's the mini album. Let's see here. Honestly, I don't have a koi pond, but I do want to keep it, and I do want to play with some watercolor, and that's some of the reasoning for my stamp sets. I know that if I can have an idea for it, or I'm inspired by it, or I know that I will use it for my day-to-day chronicling, journaling, then I will keep them. I do love this because we do take hikes. We're not avid hikers, but we do that. And I love the phrases, keep it on the sunny side, everyday adventure. I like things that mention the everyday because a lot of the things that I journal about is everyday occurrences. And so that's why I love these types of stamp sets. I got this one this is a Gossamer Blue. It's no longer in business, but I got that from Sandy Reversky in a prize win. I don't remember who I got these from, but they came with the die set. These are also from Sandy Reversky. This one I grabbed from Joanne, I believe. I've never used this one, but I do love when they have sayings like that and they're in a shape because of the visual triangle. This is from Vintage Collector from Die Cuts with a View. I love this. I love anything that looks like different types of typography, and these are very different in that they're not all the same font, and so I like that. And I love anything in a circle because you can punch it out and make a instant embellishment. These are traveling. I love the camera. Never used it. Never used this one from the Twilight collection from One Canoe 2. I just received this from Caitlin and I made a pocket for it. And it comes with a little, I love Halloween, so I can't wait. This should be in another place, but I'm already running out of place too for all my Halloween stamps and die sets. I'm trying to keep them together, but this is just where they're gonna stay. I know they're here. I go through this a lot, this box. Which is funny because I contemplate, oh my God, it has a die set for the big ghost and the baby ghost. That's cute. I just realized that. These are some of my favorite and they're both Halloween and I love them. I love them. And I don't know if, I don't think Paper Smooches is in business anymore. I wish I would have found out about them a lot sooner because they're so stinking adorable and I love the art style. This was given to me by my friend Maggie. Let's see here. So I think this is the stuff that we're coming into that I want to get rid of. I don't think this is my style. I don't think this has ever been my style. I think I bought this out of the hype that was going around. I never used it. And I don't think I plan to, so I'm probably going to get rid of this one. This is also from Sassafras. I did use this a couple of times, but I think I am going to get rid of this one. I tried using these owls. I don't go for owls all the time, so this is going. I think I use the branch more than anything, and that's saying something. Never used this one. Also getting rid of it. Let's see here. Oh, I guess I did. I think I am going to get rid of this one. I'm rethinking it, so I'm going to put this one back. This one, I don't think I've ever used, so I'm going to get rid of it. I'm getting rid of this one, even though I like the rose and the heart and the little textured thing, the lines and the ampersand, and even the circle. And then these are the sets that I also received from that, winning that first release. I'm getting rid of all of these, even though my favorite one is this dotted line. I used this a couple of times, but I just don't think it's me anymore. And I loved the idea of this stamp set, but I never used it. I did use this quite a bit. These labels are a bit too small for me, even though now I feel like I have some of this stuff in my Heidi Swap stamp sets. And so I feel like I can put this to the side and bless somebody else with it. I do like this stamp set because this was my favorite stamp to use. It was like this is a one of a kind, somebody handmade it, blah, blah, blah. And it has a space for the date. I like this airmail, the limited edition. And then these okay entered copy, but I don't want to keep it because, and the key even, but this I don't like, or this. So I'm going to pass it on. Never use this one. I don't intend to. Same with this. And I think I did use this one once and I did use it on a mini layout, but I think I don't like this anymore. So those are I didn't realize I was going to get rid of so much, but there I go. This is coming from someone that didn't think they were ever going to get rid of anything. I think it pains me to actually get rid of things that I purchased or things that I've acquired, but I think the thing that helps me and the mindset that I've come to is that if I can give these to someone else and they will enjoy them and love them in their home, then that would make me happy, because I wouldn't want to see these go to the trash or just throw them out. I don't know if people do that. I recently found that a library group goes in with not that I need to come back with things, but they go and do an art swap. And so you can take things and then you look around at what everybody else has brought. And so this is going to go there. And I'm kind of excited. Not that I want to bring more stuff in, but this is another set that Caitlin gave me. I love the Smarties. My kids love Smarties. And then the idea of this being a balloon is adorable. Or even the lips or even this guy. Any of the images could be little balloons, and I think that's hilarious. I'm going to get rid of this set. I love the image of the flower, but I don't think it's me anymore. Yeah, and it's an older set from Fancy Pants, so I just recently acquired this red rubber stamp. I love all the envelopes on it, and I'll actually show you what I've thought of doing with this, or I have been doing. I don't want to keep this any longer. This is from 2006 by Rana Fair. So that's going. I am getting rid of this. I did use the alphas. It's no longer a style I want to use, but these two little border, I don't know if you can see that. These little two border stamps are the ones that got the most use. They were little hearts and little stars. And I think I have that elsewhere, or that I can recreate that easily. So that's going away. These I recently acquired at this place called Who Gives a Scrap, and they take in unwanted items that you can use to craft. It can be anything. It can be toilet rolls, paper towel rolls, gift wrap paper, old hymnal music, anything that you can, sewing things like thread, buttons, pieces of plywood, all kinds of stuff, office supplies. They take it, anything that you think somebody can use creatively, they donate, and then they resell it. I think they even have some classrooms in there that people teach out of. And so I got these, I think, at like half price, and these are lawn fawn, and they came with their own little pocket. It had the stamp set and the die, and I got them, I think, for like half off. So I think like $4 I got those. So I was really excited because I do love the lawn fawn stamps. I love ghosties. So this is another Halloween one for me, and it came with the stamp and die set. Here's one for Christmas, and this is an add-on to this lawn fawn car critters. This one has the die set, and it can cut out the little critters. This one is the add-on, and it has the tree and the presents and little reindeer. And it also comes with the die set. So I thought that was really cool. And then this one came with, this one came by itself. It's the coordinates with the How You Been stamp set. I didn't find the original stamp set to this, but I found this How You Been mint add-on. And this one has the stamp set for the mints. And it has little encouragements. That's cute. We were meant to be together. I love the puns. And it comes with this die set. And I think there's a add-on set where you can make this jar. Oh, that's the thing I'm missing, I think, is because I think the How You Been stamp set comes with the actual jar stamp. But there's also an add-on that makes this jar a shaker. And then I've seen it with another, oh my god, somebody made a shaker with a really cute piñata set, and I thought that was such a cute idea. So I acquired those at Who Gives a Scrap. I haven't been back there because that's dangerous. There's so many stamps. I saw so many, they're not close to my Stamping Up. It's the other set, and oh my god, I could get in trouble going in there and then just buying because I find them like that. I'll probably go look for more lawn fawn because I do like those, but who knows if if anybody will come back and give them up. The reason, if I don't find anybody to take the ones I'm giving up at the library, then I'll probably take them to Who Gives a Scrap and donate them to that place. It's a bit ways from me, but that's not, I'd rather them go there for last resort. I love the idea of these. And I do have this collection, and so I want to try something with this stamp. And the reason I think too is I'm not a very avid stamper. Oh, here I have two more, a set of this Trick or Treat Lawn Fawn. I gotta put this in one of the pockets so that I don't get it lost. This is a Martha Stewart scent. I have used this alpha, just not as much. And this reminds me of the Spellbinders alpha dyes that are big, a little bit bigger, that you can stitch into. That's what those remind me of. So this is probably a good look. And I could probably try stitching a thinner, I'm gonna go crazy if I do try it, but maybe. I love this because just like the one for Splendor from My Mind's Eye, they're kind of antique-y, and I love that look. These are a much cheaper price point to try and use. If you want to find an alternative to, like, let's say the Tim Holtz stamps, those stamps are pricey, but they give you that same kind of antique look, feel, vibe. What is that? Mood and feel, as Janet says. Janet from RTS. And so that's why I bought these. I love these. These are kind of dated, but I still love them. They're barcodes and they have words on them. Here's some more My Mind's Eye. I don't want to get rid of this yet. Here's some more My Mind's Eye. I love all the travel stamps because I'm such a world traveler, said the recluse. But I do make layouts for other people, and they do travel, and they've traveled out of state and across the world and other countries. And so this is another wishful thinking stamp set that I really love. I love all the icons. And so that's why I grabbed it. It's from the Wander collection. This is such a cute icon with the gumball, the cotton candy, the popsicle sticks. And then I bought this Tuesday morning. I happened to find the stamp set first, and then later on I found the die set, and I haven't used it yet. I ought to stamp them out and color them. So I am going to set this aside. I haven't tried this yet either, but I want to try it with, I think, with pattern paper. Haven't tried this, but I loved it. And then this is so you can try to practice lettering, and that's on my list to do, but you can also use it and stamp your own words. I liked this calligraphy set as well. This one has upper and lowercase. This one is just the lowercase. I never found the upper. These are a bit dated. I think I am going to get rid of these. They're called Postscript clear stamps from 2008 from Hampton Art. Here's another type of set of the background stamps from Hero Arts, except this one is a stay-at-home background stamp set. What is it called? Oh, it doesn't have a name. It just says CG18. Oh, yes, it does. Destination Home Bold Prints. And I love that you can fussy cut these. That's why I got it. Also, this little armchair with the wings. That's adorable. And let's see here. I recently saw Hiba. That's not her YouTube channel, but I'm sure a lot of people know who she is. She used this stamp set, or I saw a video of her using this stamp set, and I said, I'm never gonna find it anymore because this is an old video, blah blah blah. And then I went to my local scrapbook store, and they actually had this on clearance, and I really loved him, and I was kind of bummed for a few days that I wasn't gonna be able to get it. And then lo and behold, my store had it and it was on clearance, so I was really excited to find that. Same thing with this one. I think this actually might be a Tim Holtz set. I am not sure. Don't hold me to that. But these come in this pocket, and I think that's how he used to market his stamps, where they had some of the clear stamps, because he doesn't make a lot of them. But I think this is from him. These are more recent purchase. I say recent, like in the past year. I bought this at my local scrapbook store, Simple Pleasures. You can order things from the store, and I believe her name is Kathy. She is such a sweet lady. I think they just had an anniversary where their scrapbook store has been open for 35 years. And I have heard her say that people call in and order things, especially like new releases, I think. And then she'll mail them out to you. She's really fun. She's really nice, super knowledgeable. So check her out. I grabbed these, I think these were impulse purchases like last year, the year before. And I grabbed the stamp and the die set. The thing I do love about Stampers Anonymous, even though they are a pricier, oh, I just noticed that that had a glare. I am so sorry. That also has a glare. Sorry. Sorry, 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 sorry. I'm going to do this. I don't think that'll help, but let's try. Okay. That works. The thing I do love about these releases with Stampers Anonymous is that they don't discontinue their stamp sets. So if you just nearly found out about Tim Holtz, or you just got into junk journaling, or you want to make specific classic looking Christmas sets, or Halloween, he loves Halloween. Anything quirky, he's got quirky, sassy cats and dog stamps. Anything that you can imagine, he's got. Their stamps don't retire. And that's the really cool part about Stampers Anonymous. With things like this where they are discontinued or you don't see them on sale anymore, you can go to Stampers Anonymous and they have all of their stamp sets from Tim Holtz. And when Tim does lives and he shows makes from all the creators that he has, they bring out a lot of the older things too. They create with both their new release, of course, and then they bring in older stuff to use, and I am amazed. And then I go, I want one. I can do that. I want to do like they do. I grabbed this by impulse. I think it was on clearance. No, at Tuesday morning. And I thought all of the little veggies were cute. I wasn't into the gnome. It's growing on me. I cannot garden for sure. And so I don't think... I think the only thing I've grown is a chili plant, and that thing is barely surviving. The cat knocked it over like 2 days ago too, LJ, that sneaky cat. And you could see the pot totally upside down, and the poor plant is like just defeated in a mound of dirt. And I felt so bad because I was like, it's gonna die. But I love that it has these insects. I love that it has this little chipmunk. I wish it had a squirrel, because my boys feed the squirrels, and I love watching the squirrels when I drink my coffee. This is a set of foam stamps. I think I'm going to try out these with my jelly print. And I think I can use these backwards, I hope, because I think they'll print right side up. Right side up when I do the jelly printing. I don't know. I'm hoping, but it's fun, and I'm going to get to play with that. And then, I'm going to get rid of this Technique Tuesday set. I love this set. I want to get rid of it maybe, but I do love using it. So no, I guess I'll keep it. And then I'm still kind of hung up on this one. I love that they're a big alpha. The style, not so much, but I think it's coming back, sort of. And I think it's a good size font. So I'm keeping this one. They're the Provence lowercase letters extra large. And then these are masks. So I didn't know I was going to do like an organization and cleaning out of this bin. So these are the stamp sets that I'm going to get rid of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I'm going to put these in a box, and then I already have stuff that I'm saving for that swap. And then if not, they're going to go to Who Gives a Scrap, because that's a local store as well, and I really love them. So I'll stop this here. So we'll see you in the next video. Bye.